Hello there, everyone. Okay, so I haven't done a Marvel Snap video for a while, and there's a little bit of a reason for it, okay? So, first of all, I do feel I need to remind people, just because it has been a little while, that I'm not really a deck curator. But what I do like to do is try decks out. So if I see something online, I'll be like, oh, that sounds cool, shall we give that a go? And that's pretty much what's going to happen here. But we're going to try it in a Conquest run, Gold Conquest. I'm not entirely confident, just for the fact that I am not that great at Conquest, but I want to just see how good a deck is as far as can I actually get through a Conquest by using it. I think it's a good way of actually testing the merits of the deck. So let's show you what I'm looking at. Okay, so this deck that's in question was something that I saw from Alex Kosher. So go check that video out, I'll have a link in the description. But yeah, this is quite an interesting build, and I've got to say, I've not tried on reveal since probably I was in pool 2 or early pool 3, simply because by the time you're getting into pool 3, you're trying out more advanced decks. So yeah, this one's something I haven't really touched on for a while. So Nebula, granted, it's a season pass card. I think we're in season 5 now, let's just check. Or series 5, for whatever reason it doesn't want to tell me. But yeah, I'm going to say Nebula I think is replaceable, it's kind of useful as far as what we're doing right now, just as far as dumping some power, essentially maybe baiting out a Killmonger early on. It's pretty useful. Now, the reason I'm doing this is because I got Echo from the Spotlight caches. Did I want Echo? Not really, I was after Iron Lad, but still, it was an interesting card, and I thought, let's just see what we can do with it. I've had a play around in my rank climb, and I've had quite a good win rate with it. Nothing crazy, but still, it's probably hovering around the 60%, so it's not too bad. Medusa, since she had a buff, has been quite good, although I've never really had a deck to put her in. So, on reveal, add 3 power to the card in the middle location. Pretty solid. Sentinel, I like Sentinel, but there's a bit of me that also thinks maybe it's cuttable. It's one of those where I feel like I put it in, well, granted this isn't my deck, but when I'm thinking about my own decks, I feel like this is one that I just put in because I like the variant. So, I don't know, there might be room to take Sentinel out, but I'm not entirely sure what to put in right now. Oh, skipped one. Iron Art, again, kind of, I just wanted to use this because the variant. I got the baby variant the other day. I did show it in a short I did on YouTube. But yeah, I've got no other reason really. Iron Art's like a staple of on-reveal decks, but I sometimes feel like maybe it could be cut. So we'll see how it plays during the Conquest. Wolfsbane, again, is a card I never really played, and I've got to give credit to Alex Kosher as far as highlighting how useful Wolfsbane could be, because when I've been using it in the past 24 hours or so, it has been quite helpful having it on a lane. Then you can just later on Odin it and it'll just grow in power even more. So it really adds into this idea of the deck having tall power and wide power. So yeah, Wolfsbane, quite a sleeper card, I would say. Storm, I feel, has been pretty useful to lock down a location. You don't necessarily have to play straight into it, but it's good just as far as saying, right, let's lock that down. We've got a White Tiger, we've got a Doom, we'll go and play into there. And this is where it's pretty straightforward at this point. We've got a Wong gear. Yeah, essentially double our on reveal effects, so pretty straightforward if you know what Wong does. We've got White Tiger, add 7 power Tiger Spirits to other locations. So again, pretty cool. I'm going to say very bog standard. Is that Series 1? Yeah, I think it is. I couldn't really see because Tiger's head's in the way. We've got Gamora. Again, very vanilla card. I think again Series 1. I can't tell. But yeah, I like Gamora. It's not a card I've always used, but I do like her when I use her. So yeah, if your opponent plays a card here this turn, plus 5 power. Again, with not with Odin, with Wong, that can be quite powerful. And then we got Doctor Doom. He's obviously been nerfed recently, now only adds 4 power bots to other locations, but still, with Odin, it's still 8 power you're potentially adding on a turn. And then finally, Odin. Yeah, Odin always feels like you need him in this build, just for the fact that it's the idea of doubling what you've already done. But I do like the idea of sometimes just baiting people into thinking, oh yeah, I'm going Odin here, and then you do something else like maybe a Medusa and a Wolfsbane, something like that. So there are options. I mean, I said Medusa. I said Medusa and Wolfsbane there. It's more like Iron Art Wolfsbane if you're doing for 6 power. 6 energy in a turn. But yeah, Odin's a staple, but it's kind of nice not using him when you can. So yeah, I'm going to play around with this. We're going to see how it gets on, and yeah, hopefully we can get some conquest wins. Okay, so I've got a new layout around me. It might look a bit funky, especially considering I'm really cramped in down here. I need to tweak it some more, but for now, this is how I'm looking. We've got my deck up at the very top. Wait, I'm saying that isn't the deck we're running. I was running Patriot before. Where are we? Here we go. So yeah, we've got my deck up there. We've got our opponent's deck as it appears right above my head. So yeah, go and say we're on battle 1. 150 medals on the line. Let's see what happens. It's quite tense. Hey, 10 seconds, not too bad that. So up against Parabal FM. Elysium. All right, that's a good strong first location. Yeah, they're snapping. I'm just going to hold fire a minute. I don't want to commit to an 8-cuber from turn 1. And so it's not bad though. Elysium's always a fun location. Okay, so Medusa. They are armor. That makes me think this could be Shuri Red Skull or some variant of it. Ooh, White Hot Room. Now that is good for us. Granted, we haven't got a card we can play this turn, but I still like seeing it. We've got a lot of cards, so it can only benefit us. Okay, Kitty Pride. So I'm thinking this definitely feels Shuri Red Skull because they could then have the option of. Yeah, let's skip that. They then have the option of doing Shuri Kitty. So we've got to destroy the rocks. Bit of a bummer when you've got energy in the tank, but you can't use it. We haven't got a 1 cost either. So that's a bit concerning in the sense that we can't do... say, Wong plus a card. They must seem happy with the rocks. Okay. We're going to play Wong, and then it's a little bit tricky because we haven't got Odin yet. If we got Odin, then we could guarantee filling up some lanes, but right now it's a little bit sketchy. Okay, the Black Panther. I don't think they thought about the Shuri play that well because I'm going to say Black Panther hasn't doubled. Okay, I would be surprised if there's an Odin in the... sorry, Cosmo in this deck. So, it's a bit of a risk, but I'm going to snap. I don't want to put Doom down. If it was the 5 power Doom bots, I'd be tempted, but with only 1, it's like, well, sorry, full power, it's a little less power into it. So we'll just go with the Tiger and hope we get a good roll. Yeah, I'm not too bothered by that. It gives us more time to get cards out. Although I must admit it'd be amusing if could somehow get Storm out. Okay. They obviously can't destroy the Black Panther, so we haven't got to worry about that. I think what we could do is fill out this lane. And then Odin final turn would double the power of Medusa and send White Tigers that way. Plus, if they try anything cookie in that middle lane, we might be alright. Okay, so there is going to be a big kitty. We're talking 10 power. But yeah, I think we should be fine with that. I don't really see the need of playing Sentinel or Storm. We had a Tiger with 1, so it's 2 without Wong's ability. And Odin will proc it twice, so it should fill up Elysium. I really hope I'm not miscalculating here. They can't destroy the rocks on the right, so we've won that lane. So all it is making sure we can power up that... They don't power up the Black Panther somehow, but I can't see how they can do that. But this makes me think it was a negative deck. I mean, it would be a weird negative deck, but saying that, the costs do line up. The only one that's worse off is armor. That would then be 3-2, but other than that, they all kind of look like they could run with negative. it's got me thinking, but I still think we're pretty safe here. I mean, like I said, we're going to put 4 tigers in Elysium, so that's 24 power. No, 28 power, am I right? Yeah, 28 power. So the left lane should be secure. Yeah, I was going to say, we're looking good here. Oh, I've just realised my overlays are all over the place, so let me fix that while next game loads. Alright, round 2. We nicked 4 cubes first battle, so that's a good start. It does feel negative, this. It does feel like it is a negative deck, so that's something. See, here it goes again. It's all just moved around. I'm going to have to alter this. Otherwise, I'm going to be fixing it every game. Alright, so I don't want them to know about Echo right now. I don't think there are any ongoing abilities based on what I've seen, but there is armor, so... I don't think they'll play armor into Murder World. I'm doubting it anyway, so I think we just play a Sentinel for now. Yeah, Ebony Maw. This does feel like Shuri now. I think there were a few things that would make me doubt it, but yeah. We got sent a bishop we don't need. I don't really want to use Iron Art here either. Oddly enough, I think I will use the bishop because we will play cards, so it'll bump it up a little bit. Okay, that was a bit of a rough one. Especially considering it was both our Camp Lei cards. Still, I'm not too worried about the kiln. I think what we can do... Murder World's now kicked in, so I think we play Echo and Ironheart. We haven't got Odin. Okay, so Sentinel goes up to 5 power, Bishop's at 5 already, so we're looking quite good with Bishop. Yeah, I think we're going Snap here. We're in a very favourable position. So we go Medusa there, because that will guarantee us 10 power in the middle. And then what I'm thinking is we do Wolfsbane here. Part of me is thinking they're probably going to try and do Black Panther Arnim Zola. I haven't got a real way of stopping that. That is a concern. So maybe I need to try and land... Oh, actually, I can't land too much power. Bit of a concern now we're in for 8. You know what? I think I'm actually going to play this here. No, I think I'm right there. My concern is I haven't got enough power to compete there. I need to choose a lane essentially to lose. Okay, that was different. I wasn't expecting Spider-Woman. Okay, we're winning 2 lanes. Maybe just Odin. Odin could get the power up in the middle. Just supposing they copy the Spider-Woman. Ugh, that could be a bit of a bummer. So it might be worth trying to add more power wide rather than try and go tall. Yeah, it might be best doing that. Then if it is a Zola, there's potential 2 lanes we could win. Yeah. Okay, so we're alright there. We're going to win the left. We'll reduce the power in both lanes. Ooh, saying that. Too much. Okay. I was hoping we would have enough, but just too small. Yeah, my overlays aren't playing nice, are they? So yeah, we're down to 4. Need to think on it a little bit. Okay, so TVA. If we get Storm, that's not too bad. Yeah, they're being bold snapping here. Early cards don't do much for them, I wouldn't have thought. I mean, I know they could put Ebony Moor down. Okay, so that's hurting us a little bit. We'll double down on it. I could really do a storm. That's not too bad. That's a 4-power kitty. It's deceiving us. I think we go there and we go there. Yeah, 5 power, it's not too bad.
Time's up.
Alright, storm. Just in the nick of time. Let's just drag this game out, because they might play for the win here. It's a bit awkward, but you think they can't do a Shuri play pattern very nicely, so even though they might still have win conditions, I feel like it could be alright. Plus the fact that they cut off TVA, they weren't planning on ending it. So, yeah. Oh, okay. They obviously didn't think they could win it. Interesting. Yeah, moving forward, I'm going to have to sort this overlay out. It's it's a little irritating. I'm having to fix it every round. It's because the deck tracker window just keeps moving up and down. I'm sure there's a fix for it, but I don't know what exactly. Alright. Again, I don't want to play Echo turn 1. I feel like Echo's better as a surprise card in some ways. As far as, okay, you planned on playing that. Well, okay, never mind. Yeah, just in the sense of, oh, you planned on playing that ongoing card. Right, well, Echo's going to stop you doing that. So that's not on the cards right now. Let's end the turn. Cloning Vats could be good with Iron Art. It's a bit of an awkward one though, because we want to draw cards, so we don't want to be trapped by it either. Which I think could happen to them if they're not careful. Alright, that's a good juice for them. Kind of why I didn't want to play it as well. Alright, Kitty. Gotta guess that we get that. I think it might be an idea to get rid of cloning Vats. I don't particularly like the idea of that being an option for them. Armor Kitty? Yep.
Wind, aid my hand.
Okay, I think we play... We haven't got Odin, obviously, so I think we do Ironheart and Nebula. Actually, wrong way around. Let's do Nebula, Ironheart. Then we got White Tiger, and we could then go Doom or Odin. Okay, so Wong. They won't be able to Arn in whatever the Wong. Yeah, I think we're still right going White Tiger. I'm wondering what they're doing there, though. Okay, they've got my Tiger, fair enough. Okay, so we're still competing there. Yeah, so this is for all the cubes. If they copy that, they can fill out all the locations. That's not good. So for that reason, I think I retreat. It could be they've got an Odin. There's one card I can't see. And if that's an Odin, I'm in trouble. So I think let's just back out here. We'll try and get them on the final. Well, what I assume will be the final round. They've been snapping quite aggressively. So I'll be surprised if this doesn't go to at least a final game, as it were. Yeah. A little bit concerning that, though. I mean, again, it's why I've not been playing Echo, because you think if they've got an Ebony Moor, it's just go and cancel it. You want to try and get the echo out with a 3 cost on turn 4 to try and, well, maybe not on turn 4, but maybe on turn 3 even, just to try and put off the Wongs. At least in this scenario. Alright, so go on, we'll play Nebula left. Just start us off. Dream Dimension isn't my favourite location. Yeah, Medusa in the mid, pretty straightforward. Okay, so they've got a 4 cost ready. They could do Wong or Shuri. They can't play right, so that's good for us. I think we do Wolfsbane. Although I'm not sold on it. Yeah, not really great tempo play, but I can't stop the next on reveal. My guess is they're going to do Shuri and then whatever. Yeah, they want to double the power of whatever that is. So the downside for them is that the only card they could play is below 4 cost. They haven't been bouncing Kitty, so they can't double the Kitty. They haven't got a Sauron, so it's not like they can play more. So there isn't anything they could play this turn that would be really impactful on Shuri. So I'm kind of grateful because my hand's so badly, it's just so bad. I think I'm going to just play Sentinel in the mid. This is not great though. Again, I can't really think of anything they could be playing with Dream Dimension in effect. I mean, maybe armor or something. But again, that's so low tempo. I mean, you getting what, a 12 power armor? Granted, it's a 12 power armor, still 12 power. But yeah, I think that was not great for them. Okay. Final round. Just gonna leave it a second. Will it fix itself? Yeah, it does. Alright, that's good to know. Still, I need to tweak it. Can't have it keep happening. Alright, so we've got the Sentinel. Let's play it right. It's always a bit risky playing into an unknown location, but I'm thinking maybe it'll do some good. Alright, so they play Kitty. Good to know that they're bouncing. Okay, Quantum Tunnel. I am not a fan of this location, I'll be honest, so I'm going to swap it. There are times when it's fun, when it's useful, especially playing Lockjaw, but then there are times when you bounce something and you get something that you didn't want. Well, I say bounce, you swap something. So it's like right now I've got a few cards in my deck that I can't say I'd want to bounce in. Maybe Medusa. Gamora would be a dud if it came out and like that no one played in the middle, so I'm kind of glad we just get rid of it. Alright, so they're locking down the right, I'm blocking out the middle, so this feels pretty good. Considering what we're going to be doing, I think we play a Sentinel and we play Wolfsbane. Again, very, very... Actually, yeah, you know what? I'll stick with that. It feels very low tempo, but I'm not going to be able to proc it in the middle again. So I figure, I'll tell you what, let's actually do Sentinel and Wolfsbane like that, because at the very least, there's a bit of extra power in there. We can add to Fist Tower if we want to. Okay, magicking to get rid of that. I respect it. Okay. Wolfsbane's very risky when you just play it without cards around it. But we have got Wong, so we can do things there. Go on, we'll add a Sentinel to that lane. We have got Odin. So I do feel we've got a final player. Just as long... I mean, I'd be amazed if there's a Cosmo in this deck, based on what we've seen. Yeah, they've got their own Wong armor. kitty. Okay. So white tiger to probably go 1-2 or 1-2 or 1-2. And then we can Odin. I don't know if Wolfsbane will be able to go vertical enough to do anything good here. But still, I think it was the right play to at least try and build there. Now, I didn't see what the kitty's power was then. So that is a risk. Plus, I have just filled my lanes, so I'm finishing on turn 6. Yeah, the white tiger's not going to do anything. That's a big Wolfsbane.
Wakanda forever.
They can't arm it. They've got 10 power, so they could win this. It's out of my hands now. I went all in on my final turn. I really should have waited to turn 7, but I'm not sure it was worth holding back. It's not like they can shang me. I'm interested. Maybe they've got a Taskmaster. They could do a 16 power copy. Then they've got 10. They've got to win one. Sorry, they've got to win both lanes. They can't win one. So I'm just curious what they've got that could do it. Maybe Spider-Woman could help out. I mean, if they had Spider-Woman to... Actually, they can't play right. Now I think about it. So that's actually a job for them. They can't win right. Ooh. I think they forgot they'd locked themselves out there. By going so hard left anyway. And I can't think of anything in their deck that we've seen anyway that can get them to the right. At least to catch up on 20 power. That is a big gap. So I think we've won this one. Yeah. That was an interesting first one. I think they were like me. They didn't realise until the last minute. So go on, we'll take our win. It was a bit of a messy one, but we got through it. Okay. So Parabel FM, thank you for the first battle win. We're on to battle 2. Let's see who we get. Okay, we're up against Owen. And say, hopefully Baru's not around. Okay, so simple choice, collapse mine, get rid of the rocks. I didn't realise, by the way, until I think it was when I was playing Patriot, that it will destroy any rocks. That's a little bit of a bummer. Alright, so we're going to play Nebula there, and then we're going to Storm, just so that they don't copy Collapse Mine, because that means it's another turn we can't play. Nova could mean Destroy or Silver Surfer, so we keep that in mind. Oh, you... That one's annoying. It's like, really? I was trying to do us both a favour there. Alright. Let's play Wong. Oh, saying that Wong's going to move over twice. Damn. Okay. Yep. Great. Yeah, that was a lapse of concentration on my part. I've got to play there. I have got fully on reveals, so honestly, I'm just going retreat. That was a bad first round on my part. Bifrost kind of screwed me, but they got the Cosmo out in good time. That tells me I could do with getting Echo out early. Gonna say, if I Echo a lane, then I know I can play Wong and all my on reveals on it. Okay, I don't mind losing a bit of our health there. That was probably good to just get a bit of information. I do think that it could be Silver Surfer. Yeah, definitely Silver Surfer with Maximus. So that's, again, good information. We'll play Sentinel there just to get a little extra. And then how things are going, I might go for another Sentinel in there and Nebula. Yeah, we'll do that. We both matched, so it's fine. they've put Cosmo in there. That's a ballsy move. Oh, hang on. No, sorry. That was me reading ahead. Oh, damn. That's not good for me, though. Hopefully a Hulk moves over, but even then it's not that great. I think I'm going to play a Sentinel. Oh, actually, no. We'll play Wolfsbane. It's very low tempo, but I just think to myself, if my Hulk moves, then it fills the lane up. There we go. 21 power, I can live with that. So, 2 turns, and we've got to make the most of them. Nothing in the middle, so I figure let's just take a shot in the dark. There we go. Oh. Still 7 power, but that sucks. Alright, so... Bit awkward, this one. We're winning both... We're winning 2 lanes. The downside is I haven't really got a clean way of getting into the left. I can't compete there. So I figure I might as well just do this and try and get 14 power here. But it's not clean. This is... If I win this, it's dirty. That Cosmo was really badly timed for me. And Great Web's just annoying anyway. Okay, so they take down the Nebula. And the Polaris... Okay, that was sad. Alright. It was only 2 cubes. I can live with that one. Is that going to fix itself in the next battle? This is the trouble when cards destroy, it expands. Yeah, there we go. I'll have to work out what's going on with it. Like I say, it should fix itself. Alright. We're going to put Echo there. There's a Killmonger as well, which is a bit concerning. Bifrost again. Turn 7, that's interesting. Yeah, I knew the Killmonger was going to come out early. You didn't want the power growing. But I'm okay with that. It kind of baited it out. Now, this is the tricky bit. You have to assume Cosmo's in their deck. So where would you put it? If I was a Cosmo player, where would I go? And a bit of me is thinking that they will put it in the middle to gamble that it goes to the right. But that's me. They could go left into Mojo World, assuming that the Bifrost will just move it 1. So, I kind of want to just do Medusa just to get some power out. I'm probably wrong here, aren't I? I haven't got initiative though, so if Cosmo comes down, I'm wrecked. For that reason, I am just going to go Gamora, because I think even if Cosmo comes down, it's high power. We can then do Medusa Wolfsbane. Again, low power, but we can do it. Okay. Like I said, the tempo with this is so off. I think we play Medusa there even though it does nothing. And I think we're going to try and get some power into Mojo World. Okay, we got to retreat. I can't compete with Mojo World if there's a brew going on. Yeah, that one sucks. This is really the worst deck I could be facing. So I feel like I am going to have to rethink my plan a little bit, because obviously getting Echo out early is a bad idea, because the Killmonger's just sniping it. Yeah. I need a Wakanda or something. I need something to protect it. I know if I play it early, I'm at risk with it. In general, it makes me wonder. I was saying before about Sentinel, how I feel it's a bit of a dud card. And it makes me wonder if Ghost Spider would be good in that situation. Or Cloak even. But the trouble is Cloak could then move both cards, so... Yeah, I feel like that could be the one to replace. Alright, we'll play Nebula, just kick it off. Yeah, my health situation's really concerning. I'm not enjoying this. Go on, we'll play a Sentinel. Just get some power on the board. What can we do in the kiln? Do we even fight for the kiln? Because this is the thing with Cosmo. It's really. I'm thinking maybe we do that and that. That way we've got something in there. It is the thing with Echo. As soon as it's down, you think, right, that's where you go and play your Wong or whatever. So it's a bit concerning putting it down. Yeah, there it goes. Okay. I think it might be worth storming here.
Wind, aid my hand.
Because he might Juggernaut now, yeah. But we've still got a turn we can play. And it's given me a chance to boost up my storm, which is a nice little bonus. I think we do 2 on reveals here. Saying that, do we? We have got initiative. You know what? I don't think it's worth doing that. Honestly, I think it might just be best to win Muir Island. And then hope we can play Gamora or something turn 6. Oh, thank you for the cards. So they've really stacked the flooded location. There's no point me playing White Tiger or Doom because it just won't be enough power in the flooded location. So I honestly think it is just Gamora. Gamora will go home. I'll take that. 15 power. Yeah, not the greatest play from Owen. I don't know if he had better or worse cards available to him, but that didn't work out well. My overlays are really bad, aren't they? I've got to say it again, I'm experimenting, so I'm sorry that they're all over the place. I want to make sure the deck tracker was nice and clear for everyone to see what was in both decks, but it's obviously not looking great. We'll have to have a tweak. Okay, so we did get Echo. With the Killmonger out there, I just think it's a waste of time putting it down right this turn. Could really do a position in it right. Ooh, okay. Bar with no name. We might be able to storm that. They haven't shown they've got a storm. It's early, but I think Iron Art works here because it's going to gain +5 and it will boost the Sentinel. Okay, they fill up with Brood, fair enough. So... this is the awkward bit. Do they go Cosmo there? I gamble. I think that's the phrasing. I gamble here. Okay.
I wouldn't do it.
I haven't got priority. So I think we just let Wong be bait. They play a 3 power there. I mean, I haven't seen if they got Sarah, so it might not be Sarah Surfer. Yeah, they won't get me out here though. They smell blood. Yeah, I'm actually thinking let's hold back on Storm. I think we play Gamora again. I think Gamora will give us vertical power. Yeah, there's the Cosmo. So we need to put something into there. That takes us up to 8. Maybe play Nebula there.
Get out of here.
Might even be able to do that. That's going to be... No, I don't really like that play order either. It feels like a certainty that that will be destroyed. So, Killmonger, Silver Surfer. So I figure if I do that, that wins. And then... Yeah, I think that was the play before.
Nope.
Not a great play, but it's a play. Ah, we both had it.
Wind, aid my hand. Wind, aid
Okay.
my hand.
A little bit disappointing, that one. It's pretty much a complete counter deck to me, or at least it feels that way. The Cosmo and the Killmonger are just a very nasty combination because they can both effectively stop what I'm trying to do with Echo and Wong. So very, very frustrating. Yeah, it kind of shows where Echo needs work. You can't really afford to put well, maybe you could put an armor in this deck, but the trouble is, if you put armor in, then you're also in the situation where you then only got two cards to play on the location. So is it really worth doing something? So it's very tricky. I mean, I get the idea that it's a 1 cost, but maybe that's the issue. Maybe if it's to be a valuable tech piece, maybe it does need increasing in cost, but also maybe a touch more power. I mean, if you were to play this as, say, a 2 cost, yes, you couldn't really combo it as easily, but it would then mean that it's not susceptible to Killmonger. And it would still then be early enough that you could maybe put it out preemptively against a Cosmo. But yeah, again, I'm just playing this off this 1 round, essentially. But that was what I was feeling, that if it wasn't if Cosmo wasn't the problem because I hadn't drawn Echo, it was the Killmonger. And once Killmonger's got rid of Echo, Cosmo can then follow up. So very, very difficult. I mean, I'm looking there and I don't think... We couldn't see that final card. I would guess that was Sarah. And that's simply because they were waiting for me to do my own reveals. And as soon as I got my Wong into position, or it looked like I hadn't got a Wong and I was going to do something else, Cosmo comes down. So, yeah, I feel like that was a very awkward deck to try and come up against. I mean, again, it's just 1 deck, it's 1 example. But yeah, very awkward. So yeah, let me know what you're thinking, folks. I'm probably going to run this a bit myself in rank just to see how I get on. But unfortunately, it didn't do too well here. So we will cash it in. Owen, you did well, so I'm not knocking you. You got a great deck to try and counter me. But unfortunately, we didn't even get close to the Infinity ticket, which is a little bit frustrating. So yeah, if you want to see more videos like this, do let me know, because I would like to try and record some Gold Conquest runs with different decks. So if there's something that you're interested in, let me know. I might have the cards. I've only got a few now that are stopping me from being... there's only a few in general I haven't got. If I just can scroll here. yeah, there's only a few I haven't got. Stegron, Spider-Man 2099, Spider-Ham, which is pinned, Snowguard, Silk, we've got Master Mold, Kang, Iron Lad, and Howard the Duck. So yeah, that's the whole reason I wanted I opened the Spotlight cache. I wanted Iron Lad. Even Kang I would have been okay with as far as I've not got it, but oh well, we'll see. So if there's anything besides those cards that you want to see me try out, feel free to leave a comment and let me know. If you enjoyed my attempt here, hit the like button. If you didn't like it, fair enough, but like I say, just let me know what I can do to improve, including the overlays, because that was winding me up. But yeah, I will see you in a future video, folks. Hopefully. Bye bye for now.